Hi, this is Dee from D Scrapbooks, and I'm starting off with my very first layout share for March 2019. This was a Bash Your Scrapbook Stash Facebook group challenge. I was the mod on this event. It was using corrugated paper texture on your layouts, and this was a whole entire jelly bean soup sheet. I popped all the letters off, numbers, and use it as a background, put it on top of some cardstock. And this is a picture of my daughter that she took. She loves to take pictures of herself. And I get to scrapbook them. So it's a lot of fun. Here is another pic. I think this whole batch is pictures of her because I get to be messy and I get lots of them. This is some old fancy pants, and I bashed the whole, this is all I had left of this paper, and I just loved it, and I still had a ton of embellishments, so I tucked and did all kinds of things behind it, and then I spritzed it. So this is my daughter all made up on her Snapchat. This was for a Bash Your Scrapbook Stash challenge. It's about using your thickers. And you can see I bashed a ton, and another picture of my daughter, and then I use little things from Felicity Jane. I just love all their stuff. This is another layout I did with Felicity Jane stuff, but it's a simple slap and stick, very little, and this was one of their Project Life cards that I cut up and used for the title. There's a crazy hot mess of my child who decided to put makeup on her face. So as you can see, I like whitewashed it with some acrylic paint on the background. So you can see she has two totally different faces on. She's just crazy like that. Again, this is another layout of my daughter, but this time she's here with my niece. This was really old Echo Park, I think. And my layouts are hardly ever finished. They don't have some spritz of some kind. And that is black. I like to throw a little bit of black on everything. It's another layout of her again, and this was for a sketch challenge on Bash Your Scrapbook Stash. So I just love the way her shirt pops against the brown and the orange, and I used a ton of embellishments and even some sequins, which I hardly ever put on a layout. So that was fun. And this is her again, and this time I used a ton of Elle Studio pieces, and I spritzed it with blue instead. But Elle Studio, they're all over this layout. Again, Snapchat. This is one made out of Felicity Jane. A Felicity Jane kit, the whole thing except these little flowers and this lace. And this doily, I've been throwing a lot of doilies in my layouts lately, and of course I spritzed it with some black. This is a pretty simple, easy one, and I have a little bit of everything, but a lot of Elle Studio here, a little bit of everything. Okay, this is her, my mom, and I put some bling, some flowers in here, I haven't used in a while. I have a little bit of Felicity Jane. I think everything, all the papers are Felicity Jane, and the gorgeous fringe and the black and white polka dot in the back. Then I have another layout with that photo session, because she's wearing the same top, but her face is different there. And I just put a ton of stuff on here, all Felicity Jane, and then the embellishments were random, several other things, and this was for a Bash Your Scrapbook Stash sketch challenge on their blog, so on their Facebook group. So this was a lot of fun. Okay, and this is her again. We were getting ready to go to Captiva in this one. I am shedding like crazy. And this one was for the BYSS sticker sneeze, and I think I counted over 50 stickers because these were all individual stickers. All these little stickers in this cluster, and this cluster, and this cluster, and all those little dots, they were all stickers. The title, the unicorns, and this is like one of my favorite layouts, and it just came to me. It wasn't planned, it wasn't a sketch, and I love it. One of my favorites. And then this one, I've been dying to try this technique. Everybody's been doing layouts lately with the rainbow of colors. And I decided to use it with a black and white photo of myself and my youngest. And I totally did it in a different way. Different fonts, different colors, but they're all thickers. So I am bashing that stash and then appropriately named it You Color My World. So that was it for this this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was quick, short, but I couldn't get them all on one. So I hope you enjoyed that.